Have you ever felt the electric charge of a playoff atmosphere where every shot and every block holds the fate of a team? In the world of basketball, the playoffs are where legends are born and dreams are realized or shattered. The air thickens with anticipation, fans on the edge of their seats, as teams battle with heightened intensity. It's not just a series of games, it's a dramatic crescendo of skill, strategy, and raw emotion that captivates fans globally. Now, dive into the heart-stopping moments that have defined this season's playoffs. Basketball isn't just a game of skill, it's a chess match where coaches and players orchestrate their moves with precision. In the high-stakes world of basketball playoffs, strategic planning is as crucial as the execution on the court. Top teams not only showcase stellar athleticism, but also demonstrate acute strategic acumen, which often becomes the game-changer. Let's delve into how these strategies unfold during the playoffs. Take, for instance, the approach to defense adjustments. A notable strategy seen in key games involves shifting from a man-to-man defense to a zone defense. This switch can disrupt the opponent's offensive rhythm, forcing them to recalibrate and often leading to crucial turnovers. It's a tactical pivot that requires not only quick thinking but also seamless execution by the players on the court. Offensively, the integration of high pick-and-roll plays has been a dominant strategy. This setup not only facilitates scoring opportunities but also tests the defensive adaptability of the opposing team. The effectiveness of this strategy hinges on the synergy between the point guard and the center, whose coordinated efforts can dismantle even the most robust defenses. Moreover, the timing of these strategic decisions is pivotal. A well-timed timeout or a shift in player matchups can halt the momentum of the opposing team and swing the energy of the game. It's these moments that highlight the chess-like maneuvering between opposing coaches, each countering the other's moves in real time. Consider how a sudden increase in three-point attempts can stretch the defense and create more lanes for drives, or how deploying a key bench player in a high-pressure moment can provide an unexpected spark, both tactically and motivationally. As we've seen, the right strategy can turn the tide of any game, setting up some unforgettable finishes. In the cauldron of the playoffs, stars are born and legends are made. This season's playoffs have been a showcase for both luminaries of the game and those who've burst onto the stage with the shock of a buzzer beater. Among the stars, one player who consistently shone brighter was the guard who, night after night, took control of the court with an almost surgical precision. His ability to navigate through dense defenses and deliver clutch three-pointers was nothing short of phenomenal. But it's not just the established stars who've captured our attention. Consider the rookie, barely a year out of college, who stepped onto the playoff hardwood and played with the poise of a seasoned veteran. His breakout performance in the quarterfinals, where he dropped 35 points and grabbed 11 rebounds, wasn't just a personal best, it was a statement. And then there's the center, known more for his defensive prowess than scoring, who transformed games with his intimidating shot blocking and unexpected offensive surges. In a critical Game 5 with his team trailing, he energized the arena with a monster dunk over two defenders, swinging the momentum irreversibly. Let's not overlook the role of the silent assassin, the sixth man, whose contributions often go unnoticed. Coming off the bench, this player was a spark plug, igniting rallies and calming storms with his consistent shooting and relentless defense. His performance in the semifinals, where he led all bench players in points, was a masterclass in impact over minutes. Each game, each play, they pushed the boundaries of what many thought possible, bending the arc of their careers upward in the bright glare of playoff lights. These players, through sheer will and undeniable skill, changed the tempo and trajectory of their team's fortunes. These players didn't just perform, they left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans and the history of the playoffs. Sometimes a single moment can define an entire series. In the whirlwind of the playoffs, it's the pivotal moments that linger in the memory, turning players into legends and games into epics. Consider the buzzer beaters, those heart-stopping shots that come when the clock ticks down to zero and everything hangs in the balance. A successful buzzer beater can swing the momentum of a series, propelling a team forward against the odds. Then there are the crucial defensive stops. These are less about the glory of scoring and more about the grit of preventing it. A key block or a strategic steal at the right time can be just as exhilarating as any game-winning shot. These moments don't just stop the opposing team, they ignite the spirit of the defending team, boosting morale and often changing the course of the game. Controversial calls by referees also play a significant role in shaping the playoffs. Each whistle can alter the trajectory of a game, inflaming passions and debates among fans and players alike. Whether it's a disputed foul or a questioned out-of-bounds call, these moments can be pivotal, influencing not just the immediate game but sometimes the entire series. Furthermore, the emotional intensity of these moments cannot be overstated. They test the mental and physical fortitude of the players while providing fans with unforgettable drama. The pressure-packed environment of the playoffs turns each play, each decision, into a potential history-making moment. Each of these moments not only shaped the playoffs but also added to the legacy of the sport. Every playoff season writes a new chapter in the history of basketball. This season's playoffs have not just been a spectacle of high stakes and fierce competition, they have been a crucible for the evolution of the game itself. As we've witnessed teams clash, strategies evolve, and player roles redefine, it's clear that the impact of these playoffs will echo far beyond the final buzzer. One of the most striking trends this season has been the diversification of player roles. The traditional positions are no longer rigid, and players are now expected to be more versatile. Guards are rebounding, centers are shooting threes, and forwards are orchestrating plays. This shift not only makes the game more dynamic, but also demands a higher level of skill and basketball IQ from every player on the court. Strategic innovations have also been at the forefront. Coaches have delved deeper into analytics to devise new ways of breaking down defenses and maximizing player strengths. We've seen an increase in pace and a heavier reliance on the three-point shot, strategies that teams in future seasons will undoubtedly look to emulate and evolve. Moreover, the tactical chess matches between coaches have led to thrilling games that often come down to the wire. These nail-biting finishes not only boost viewership but also set a new standard for what it takes to win in the playoffs. The success of these strategies here lays a blueprint for other teams in the league, suggesting that we may see even more innovation in the seasons to come. Additionally, the exposure and pressure of the playoffs provide invaluable experience to emerging talents. Young players who excel on this stage often go on to become the cornerstones of their franchises. The development seen during the playoffs accelerates their growth, turning potential into prowess at a remarkable rate. As the dust settles, the ripples from this year's intense battles will influence the tides of basketball for years to come. As the final buzzer echoes in the arenas, the legacy of this playoff season continues to resonate. In the fleeting moments of victory and defeat, we've witnessed an emotional roller coaster that only the game of basketball can provide. Each game, a vivid tableau of effort and determination, showcased talents that transcended the ordinary, turning athletes into legends in the eyes of those who watched. Reflecting on the journey, it's clear that the playoffs were more than just a series of games. They were a narrative of human endeavor, a testament to the spirit of competition. The unforgettable nature of this season's contests, marked by heart-stopping buzzer beaters and strategic masterstrokes, will linger in the collective memory of fans and players. These moments did not just define the outcome of games, they highlighted the raw passion and intricate beauty of basketball. This playoff season has undoubtedly left its mark, influencing the future of the sport. It has set new standards, forged new rivalries, and inspired countless young players who dream of one day stepping onto this grand stage. As these new talents rise through the ranks, they carry with them the echoes of this season. Each game, a lesson in the art of basketball. The stories of this season have woven themselves into the fabric of the sport, each thread a reminder of the highs and lows that come with the pursuit of excellence. As the arenas fall silent, the spirit of the game continues to pulse through every dribble, every pass, and every shot. Until next season, the echoes of these playoffs will stir the dreams of players and fans alike, all waiting for another chance to chase glory.